While looking for upcoming indie games, I found out that Little Kitty Big City was releasing soon, and it looked exactly like the type of game that I'd want to play. I have a soft spot for games that feature adorable animals, especially cats. I knew I had to play it, and I ended up loving the whole experience when I played it on stream. The game's so fun that even my cat was hooked. So Little Kitty Big City starts off with this cute cat taking a nap on a ledge outside a window. Their nap was so good that they slipped off the edge and somehow landed all the way down inside a bin on the street. Not knowing where they are, the kitty starts wandering around and looking for a way back home. The first few minutes of the game teaches you the basics of how to be a cat doing cat things. You can sprint around, jump on top of walls and crates, and knock down potted plants. The coolest thing about this game is how the devs absolutely nailed the aspect of being a cat. The way the cat controls, reacts, and does things feels strangely realistic, despite the game's graphics being more cartoony and stylized. Platforming was something that I had to get used to though, since I thought I could just tap the jump button to go on top of objects. But nope, you have to hold the button to aim at wherever you want to land. This lets you jump on top of everything at a certain range. I thought the mechanic made sense since it reminded me of when my own cats looked like they were calculating their jump or getting ready to pounce. Their eyes would lock in and then they would get into position. And just like real cats, you can end up miscalculating a jump, leaving you clinging for your life. Another thing that can help you go to higher places is by climbing ivy on the wall, but you'll need to watch out for your stamina since you only start off with one paw meter. It runs out pretty fast, so you won't be able to climb up to higher spots. Luckily, finding and eating fish around the game allows you to upgrade it. I'd say that upgrading your stamina should be a priority since there's a lot to see and do above buildings. It opens up the game more, just like when you unlock shortcuts and little holes to squeeze into on the street. Exploration's really fun and relaxing in Little Kitty Big City, and it's all because of the art style and the setting. The game mostly takes place in a cozy, Japanese-style neighborhood with different houses, stores, and street corners to explore. There's so much to see and interact with, and all the little animals that the kitty meets along the way were really cute. Heck, even the random humans you encounter have so much detail put into them, even though they're faceless background characters. You can cause chaos by making them trip, knocking down whatever they are carrying and angering them. Meanwhile, some of them would go out of their way just to pet the kitty. But as fun as it was to play with the humans, the other animals that the cat meets were an absolute joy to talk to. Not only did they serve as quest givers, but they also had really quirky personalities, from a chameleon who gives riddles to a tanuki that's an inventor. They mostly gave out fetch quests, but it was really fun to do them, especially since they gave out rewards, like hats. Hats are the main collectibles in this game. You'll find them inside capsules around the city, and you can even buy them from gacha machines by talking to the crow, though it comes at a price. You'll need to collect shinies, which serve as the money in this game. More shinies equal more hats, so you should pick up as much as you can. The hats are purely cosmetic, but they make the kitty look so cute. I love how the hats were modeled in the best way possible, so I couldn't help but collect everything that I could find. And the coolest part about the game is that even though it takes a little over 2 hours to beat, you can keep playing after you finish the main story, just to complete quests you missed out on, earn more achievements, and collect every single hat, which I've actually done. I literally 100% the game because it was just that fun. So yeah, I highly recommend Little Kitty Big City if you want to play a fun little sandbox game that lets you explore and collect a bunch of stuff. I think the only complaint I have about it is that platforming and climbing can be janky. It can get frustrating, but I thought it was mostly a charming kind of jank. The whole game's packed full of passion, and it's a small, sweet adventure. If you want to play it yourself, the game's out on Steam, the Switch, Xbox, and Xbox Game Pass. Let me know what you thought about the video, and thank you to my patrons at Patreon for supporting my channel. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to support my channel as well. I know a lot of people have been comparing this game to Untitled Goose Game. But if you want to play titles that are similar to this, I recommend A Short Hike and Little Gator Game. They're both great games that have a sandbox map. And that's all I have to say really. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.